And were there any barrage balloons? Because that was the other thing that may have gone up in the war.
No, I don't even barrage balloons.
No, no.
Now, at the junction of Sidcup Road and Kings Road,
right,
used to be the 33 bus terminus in those days, and across the road from the bus terminus was the King Charles pub. Now, that was a really big pub in those days.
I've heard of the King Charles.
King Charles, yeah.
Right, right. Well, what did it look like? Was it a big pub?
Oh, it was a massive, great, long, like, you know.
Did it look anything like the Kingstanding pub, the original Kingstanding pub on the circle? Quite different, was it?
One was Ansell's and one was Mitchell and Butler's.
Right, right. Which one was the King Charles?
The one
M&B?
On the King's Road, the one on the circle. No, that was Ansell's pub, I'm fairly sure. It was the Mitchells and Butlers, I think. They've moved the King. They've knocked the King Charles down. They built houses there now. But there were always out in the war. There was always a water tank, fire water tank, about 20 foot long, 12 foot wide, with the width of the thing, and they could, you know, put the fire engine hoses into it and get the water. The water main never broke. But there always used to be two policemen. There was a phone box in the middle, and they used to lean against this phone box and wait for the King Charles to turn out. Always a fight on a Saturday night.
Right, really, yeah.
And you try and get weight round. Had to be
quite a rough pub.
Oh, it was a rough pub. They closed it eventually because there was guns and drugs.
Right.
And they
About what year did they close it?
It's not long ago.
No.
They closed it because they warned them they were going to lose the licence, and when they raided it again a second time, there was more guns and more drugs in there.
Right, right.
Than there was in the first place.
Right, that's a big shame.
So they shut it.
Right.
They lost the licence, they shut it.
Did it have a beer garden?
It did originally, yeah, at the back.
Right.
But it was one, well, you can see from the old house to the corner, it used to have a little out, you know what they call them, pub on the outdoor, and it was one long bar, right the whole length from one end to the other, and it was the biggest, dowdiest place, dismal, dark, dowdy place you'd ever wish to be.
Right.
Not that I ever went in there.
Right.
But I'm a teetotaler.
Right. Right.
But that's the history of the church. Now, these two books are a friend of mine. He was a keen photographer, and all